We are back with another Amazon haul, and I feel like I really outdid myself with this one because there are so many books in this that I feel like are super unique, and you probably haven't seen anyone share anywhere, which I feel like makes this Amazon haul like so fun. So let's get into these, but make sure you guys are subscribed because there's new videos every single day for the entire month of December, literally until the very end of the month. So yeah, let's get into this and I hope you guys enjoy. First, we are gonna quickly go through the books I've already opened up and talked about in previous vlogs. So make sure you guys are watching the vlogs because I do a lot of like book hauls in vlogs. Outside of like these Amazon like unboxings, but I picked up Digging Up Love by Chandra Bloomberg, and this is a debut author and this looks really fun. It's also set in the Midwest, which I love. It says he's into fossils, she loves to bake. Once they find common ground, will love follow. I'm not gonna really go into detail of the ones I've already talked about because if you've been watching the vlogs, I literally read the whole back and everything so you guys can like figure out what each one's about. I also picked up The Situationship by Taylor Dior Rumble. I've been wanting this book for so long and I've heard great things about it, but I haven't been able to get it because I think that this is a UK written book and it actually just came out in the States. So grab this while you guys can. I feel like it's gonna be around now that it's like here, but it says The Situationship, more than friends, less than official. On the back it says, when the love of her life shows up with a girlfriend, Tia decides it's time to put herself out there. And then I also picked up Can't Let Her Go, and this says two friends who are so close to falling in love it hurts. I'm not gonna read again the backs of these, but I do know this is a queer read. I'm like 99% sure. And it's again by a Black author, Kiana Alexander. I also picked up Saving Noah by Lucinda Berry. You guys know I pretty much only read like romances and thrillers, and I've kind of dipped my toe into fantasy with like, not Iron Flame, Fourth Wing, and with reading Shatter Me, but I primarily read like romances and thrillers. But Saving Noah by Lucinda Berry looks really good. It says, we forgive murderers, not pedophiles, and it's about a mom who is pretty much just like, has a son who people think did something like absolutely despicable, and she is like trying to grapple with like whether he did it or not, and it just looks really good. So these are the books that I already showed in previous vlogs. Make sure you guys check out old videos because in vlogs I do lots of hauls and I also do lots of book shopping in vlogs, and I have new videos 3 days a week. So even if you don't see like an Amazon haul like more than once or twice a month, like you will literally see me shopping for books in the vlogs. Like almost every single one I'm doing like either a book haul or like sharing a new book or doing a book unhaul and like sharing books that maybe you haven't seen. So yeah, anyway, let's get into the rest of the packages. I feel like this is a big package. It's pretty heavy, but again, it could just be a super thick book. I really don't know. I think this actually might be, no, I don't want to say it's my last Amazon haul for the year because you guys know I'm constantly buying books, so I definitely could buy more. You just never know. Let me know if you guys want to see like a little video with all the books on my TBR. I've done a video with all the physical books in my home, but I'm thinking about doing a video with, or I've done a video with all the physical books on my TBR. I'm thinking about doing a video with all the physical books in my home. So let me know if you guys want to see that. But the first book I picked up is Rules of Association. And this is the second book in a series. I own the first book. And this is by I'm sick. Why can I not say this? A-D-A-O-R, wow, I can't even like spell. What is wrong with me? A-D-O-R-A-B-O-L, Huckleberry Ordaz. And this is a Seaside Murders Book 2. On the back it says, for security, for comfort, or to be broker. One summer, two best friends, blurred lines. Cece is comfortable. Never mind that she's the last person in the family to find their calling, or the fact that she's convinced she'll never find her true purpose in life. She's got her family, her best friend, and that's all she needs, right? So then what is this constant nagging feeling that she's being left behind? Or the uncontrollable warmth of emotion she feels every time she's around her best friend? Whatever it is, she's being forced to figure it out all before the end of the year on her father's command. Now with the sudden deadline and the mounting pressure of expectation from her family, she's got 6 months to figure out both her professional passions and her feelings for her best friend before she loses everything she didn't even know she had. But she won't let that happen. She refuses to be left behind, and she can't like her best friend like that because that's against the rules. This is a thick book, a very thick book, but the words actually look really easy to read. But yeah, there's like 616 pages in this, so keep that in mind. I also picked up Keep You to Myself by Brianna Dene. I've read 2 books by this author, and this is a urban romance love story. Absolutely love this author. Her books are so good. I read Spin About You, love that book. And then I read another book, which was like mid for me, but I still like the writing. It was just like the storyline. I can't remember what it's called. I recently read it. Check out my Goodreads if you guys want to see that. But this says, chaotic peace was the only way Synovia Black could explain his life to those who had questions. He never understood why they asked because an answer was never given. It was none of their business. For her, he'd break it down, however, weave through the complexities of his upbringing, urging her to get comfortable and reside in chaos by his side. His world became hers and she became his. Flawed but perfect in her eyes, Torrin Kane adapts to Synovia's meek yet assertive presence, breaking down barriers, making his standoff personality open up to her. She finds a crack in his wounded heart, gains comfort, and remains. Simplistically, Torrin eases his troubled mind. She becomes someone Synovia cherishes, making him not want to ever share her with anyone else. I love this author's writing, so I feel like I'm gonna bump this to the top of my TBR because her writing is just so freaking good. I also have this really thick box. You guys know my dilemma with the box cutter. Why is it that I sit down and never think to get my box cutter? Like, I really need to make a box cutter necklace. Like, I never think about it, and then I start opening a box and I'm like, literally I have like 2 box cutters just like sitting in this little table over there. But I got a bunch more romances. So these are all pink and like fun. Oh my gosh, guys, look how fun these look. So the first one I got, I swear this haul, I do not think that you guys will see any of these books anywhere else. Or if you have, like, the person really searched for them because I have not seen these anywhere. I literally was searching online, which is how I found them. This is called The Love Bet by G.L. Thomas, and it says, Luz de los Santos thought her job was easy. Being the sex and relationship director of Modern Magazine, no one knew the art of dating and hookups like she did. When the commitment phobe beauty gets singled out by her editor to write a challenging column for the coveted annual Valentine's issue, Luz is forced to confront her issues about relationships with her newly pitched project, The Love Bet. Is it possible to fall in love by the third screw? Maybe, but she's not holding her breath once she recruits her blast from the past, Evan Catania, to help test her theory. Evan regrets the way things ended between him and Luz. I literally don't even know. I need to figure that out. The girl who charmed him all those years ago was now grown and sexy, making him more than ready to aid Luz in her little experiment. Only his plans won't stop at just betting her. Nope, he plans to make her fall in love again. It's only a matter of time before loving between the sheets turns into stealing kisses in the streets. When emotions get wild and feelings grow deep, will the insecurities of her past come back to haunt them? How cute! Oh my gosh, this is the cutest cover. I also picked up Don't Go Baking My Heart by Angie Peltier. This is book 2. I own book 1. It's called Sweet Hand. I have not read it yet, but I plan on reading it. This says Devin King has a plan, an actual with bullet points and everything planned for his life. When he's called out of work for never participating in any of the office activities, he feels compelled to take part in the upcoming office bake-off competition to prove he's a team player. Okay, as making partner at his architectural design firm is top on his list of career goals. Only problem, he doesn't know anything about baking. Failure is not an option, so when his first choice for help is unavailable, desperate times lead him to ask Reba Johnson, assistant pastry chef, to his brother's girlfriend. So it looks like they are gonna like do the competition together. She's gonna like help him bake, and it just looks really good. There's 2 more paragraphs, but I'm not gonna read it all. I feel like you guys kind of get the gist of like what this book is about. And then this book looks so cute. It's called Hooked on You, and it's a Misty Wood Lane novel by Rian Ledoux. I think that's the last name. It said Mistywood Lane neighbors Preston Holmes and Zoe Rollins have been besties since the epitome of friendship meant sharing your Pokemon bubblegum cards. Now Zoe's engaged to school teacher and upcoming artist Dante Gregory. Bucking the norm has been her style, so of course she sidesteps a traditional wedding party. Dante will have his best man while Zoe taps Preston as her all-purpose best dude. Preston plans to suck it up and rise to the challenge. However, there's a hitch. Her brother from another mother has caught feelings complicating the plan. He's torn between his growing physical attraction to Zoe and the need to do what's right, leaving his bestie to a man who promises to deliver her happily ever after. Playa Preston is unwilling to torpedo a decades-long friendship to scratch a pesky itch. He's made a tough decision and aims to follow through, giving his opinions on cupcakes, flower arrangements, do-it-yourself invitations, and dollar store wedding gowns. And where there's smoke, there's hellfire. Preston is determined to crush his task, but is he the best dude in more ways than one? This looks so freaking cute. Oh my god. And I'm pretty sure this is the same like design and illustrator, like artist who did the Icebreaker series. I'm pretty sure it says Lenny Kaufman, and I think that's her name. I want to read this literally now. Like, I feel like this is gonna be so good. Oh my god, I need to read this. Okay, I'm definitely bumping this to the top of my TBR, but these are all the books that I got. You guys know I love A Friends to Lovers story. Let's get into more of the books that I got. Okay, next we have just one package. I don't even know what this is. Let's see. What's this? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have really been into graphic novels, and I picked up a graphic novel. It's called Every Day. It says every day a different body, every day a different life, every day in love with the same girl. I feel like this will be so good. I also love that this is like a really unique story. It says a graphic novel adaptation of the groundbreaking, beloved New York Times bestseller. Every morning, A wakes in a different person's body, a different person's life. There's never any warning about where it will be or who it will be. A has made peace with that, even established guidelines about by which to live. Never get too attached, avoid being noticed, do not interfere. Wait, no, it doesn't even say until. It says it's all fine until the morning that A wakes up in the body of Justin and meets Justin's girlfriend, Rihanna. From that moment, the rules by which A has been living no longer apply, because finally A has found someone they want to be with, day in, day out, day after day. But can Rihanna love someone who's destined to change every day? I think that this will be a really good book. I love graphic novels. You guys know I've been adding more and more graphic novels into like what I read. So I'm excited to read this one. And the last package that I have is this big one. And I feel like there's either a really thick book or a lot of books in here. Okay, there's not a lot of books, so it must be a really thick book. I got 2 books. These are both Christmas books. Do I need more Christmas books? Absolutely not. I've literally done 2 Christmas videos for you guys. One of them was specifically by like books by Black authors, and then one was books just like any genre, any type of author Christmas books. And I kid you not, I think I have like over 20 Christmas books, and like I can't even read all of those in December. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll do like a 24-hour reading vlog with just Christmas books, but you guys keep recommending books, which makes me want to get them. And one of the books you guys recommended was The Plight Before Christmas. It's an unexpected romantic dramedy by Kate Stewart. Had to get it. You guys just literally convinced me. It says Clark Griswold was onto something, at least with his annual holiday meltdown, and since the last 3 weeks of my life have been riddled with humbug, another breakup, a broken toe, an office promotion I deserved and didn't get, I'm not at all in the mood to celebrate nor have the happiest Christmas ever. When Mom insisted that we all gather at my grandparents' ancient cabin for an old school family Christmas, I fully intended to get into the holiday spirit with the help of the 3 wise men, Johnny Walker, Jack Daniels, and Jim Beam. But those boys did absolutely nothing to offset the shock or temper the sting of seeing my ex on our doorstep the first day of our holiday soiree. Apparently Santa missed the memo, and this elf is pissed. Stuck for a week with the man who obliterated my heart nearly 2 decades ago, I did the only thing I could do and put on my game face, thankful for the home advantage. I knew better than to drink that last cup of eggnog. I knew better than to get tongue-tangled between the mistletoe with the only man to ever break my heart. I knew better than to sleep with Satan's wingman on the eve of the Lord's birthday. I could blame the nog, I could blame the deceitful light blue eyes, thick angelic hair, and panty evaporating smirk, but mostly I blame Eli because he always knew exactly which of my buttons to push. I foolishly thought a family Christmas filled with nostalgia was going to turn my inner Scrooge around, but this year's festivities went up in flames. Leave it to the ghost of my Christmas past to be the one to light the match. Fa la 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 FML. This just seems so funny. Just reading the back, I know I'm gonna laugh, so I feel like I'm definitely gonna like bump this up to the top of my my TBR. Literally the first page it says fa la 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 F my life, and it doesn't say F my life, it like actually says the curse word, but you guys know I don't curse. And that's literally the first sentence. Like, this is gonna be funny. I need to read this. I also picked up Snowed In by Catherine Walsh. It says old friends, fake flames, new feelings. A completely hilarious fake dating, forced proximity, romantic comedy. A swoon-worthy and utterly gorgeous romantic comedy that will make you laugh out loud and fall completely in love. Fans of Emily Henry, Abby Jimenez, Sophia Kinsella won't be able to put this down. I love when like books reference authors because I'm like, okay, if I like this author, I'll probably like this author, you know what I mean? But with that, I don't even know who Sophie Kinsella is, but because I like Emily Henry and Abby Jimenez, I literally need to look her up. But these are the 2 books that I got out of that little package. And that is all 12 books that I picked up. I get so many books, so this will probably not be the last haul. I feel like I'll probably go book shopping or something. Like, I'm always buying books because I just love books, and if I see one that I like, I'm gonna buy it. I do want to know, did you guys like hear about any books in this video that you've never heard of before? Comment below and like let me know if you have, because I love like putting people on to books. And also there's gonna be a little giveaway, so if you guys have never heard of like one of these, let me know which book was like new to you, and I'll just pick one of you guys randomly and give you guys a $25 gift card. I feel like that's just like a really easy way to just like spread love to you guys. There's gonna be lots of giveaways, all of Bookmas, because I just want to give back to you guys because you guys have given me so much. So yeah, they won't always be at the end of the video. Sometimes they'll be the middle, sometimes they'll be the beginning. Sometimes they'll be randomly. They won't always be like what you comment below. They'll just be like different things. So be on the lookout for the giveaways, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next one. Bye guys.